Warning, this video contains spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, where last time we finished, not only did we finish the Palace of the Violet Tides, Shisui, and report in, but it turns out that Kurenai is the actual Ruby Princess, and her handmaiden was taking her place as a body double. But now she won't wake up, and her only hope is in a fairy tale, which we are tracking down the truth. So we will continue that today. So let's talk to Kurenai, and now our path lies back to the Kojin of the Blues village. All right. Ravinous, are you ready to go? Good. So let's head immediately out for Tamimazu. While Suino Sato has for the most part isolated itself from the rest of the world, we have had scant dealings with the Kojin of the Blue. This, however, will be my first time visiting the village. Yep, I've been there plenty of times. They're cool with me. You have been there before? Excellent. Then you should be able to show me around. Because I got the same blessing as that was in the fairy tale. So let's go on and get out of here. Fastest way out is this way. Because then I can use my mount to circle around. Or above. We'll go above. Because, yeah, closest to a straight line there. I mean, they're right over here. In fact, there's probably an entrance in the roof around here. Ah, I see one right there. Just look for a circle. You know, I'm curious what happens if you hit not a circle. Oh, wall. That makes sense. There we go. And I just fall right in safely. Alright, she is over here. Let's jump on my cloud. Why'd you come in on this side? I mean, you'd have to go out to the surface and then back in. I don't know. Tamimazu is not so different to that. It's not so different to that of our own village. Now, where should we begin our search for this ancient Kojin remedy? Let's see. We should find the Kojin who gave you the Book of Fairy Tales. No, we should ask some of our acquaintances for advice. Huh? Well, I've met some Kojin during their stay in our village. I'm afraid I don't recall who any of them are. Ah, but wait, perhaps I spoke too soon. The merchant who gave me Zinto. Okay, I guess you do remember. I was thinking about talking to Saruman. If I'm not mistaken, he goes by the name of Inban. Let's go search him out. I was going to go talk to Saruman. But whatever, we'll go with your idea, princess. Excuse me, princess. I kind of had to. I am escorting the princess around. And who might we have here? It's been many years, so it is difficult to be absolutely sure, but I think this is Master Inban, the merchant I told you about. Inban, that is my name. Do we know each other from somewhere? Does the name Kurenai ring a bell? Kurenai? Yes, I remember now. You are the little girl from the palace. People grow so fast, they do. You have changed so much, I scarcely recognize you. I picked the right answer. Master Inban, I am glad to see you have not forgotten me. We have sought you out today to ask you something in regard to the Book of Fairy Tales you gave me long ago. Ha ha ha, I remember that one. What would you like to know? We'll look for a remedy. You are looking for a cure for your sleeping friend? A most noble cause indeed. I'm an avid collector of ancient tomes. In one of them is the exact remedy you speak of, an elixir that can wake those who have fallen into a deep slumber. Truly? Then might you share with me the recipe so I can recreate it? The recipe should be easy to find. The necessary ingredients, on the other hand, not so much. What do you mean? To make this potion requires the shell of a bloated umemi, a giant umemi that has had over 100 years to mature. Decades have passed since one of these was last spotted. Yeah, your only hope now would be to capture a Yuyami larva and wait 100 years for it to grow potent enough to make your cure. No, that cannot be. We'll find the bloated Yuyami. Things naturally work out for me like that. You're absolutely right. Just because none have been spotted in recent times does not mean none exist. If we search hard enough, I'm certain to come across one. Perhaps it is as you say. If you were to look hard enough, you will find one. If you are serious about this, I would suggest you begin your search in exile. It was formerly considered a prime hunting ground for these creatures. Kelp was often used to lure them out of hiding. Then I shall go gather some straight away. Good. Gather the most succulent stalks you can find and take them into the cave. If any bloated Yuyami are present, they will be immediately drawn to you. Or perhaps you should have this man take them. You appear to be as strong as our gatekeeper, you do. No doubt you'll be able to make quick work of whatever appears. Ravinous, I'll meet you at Exile in a bit, kelp in hand. Okay. And where was Exile again? Good thing we have a map. The Exile was... Oh, in this place I have not explored yet. Neat. Back to the waters. It's nice that under the sea and in the clouds are both safe. My chair is dropping. Sorry about that. That is so professional, right? Okay. Depending on how I sit, like my chair isn't happy about it. But we're going to stay. So there should be a cave. Yes, that's what I would imagine. Oh, there's a bubble. Jackpot. Just gotta look for the bubbles. All right. But it looks like we're going to get into a fight, so let's bring out Featherfoot. Oh yeah, Exile's right next to the Anemone Gardens. I imagine if there are caves, there might even be secret caves that connect to them. All right, Kurunai. I made sure to collect the longest and most luxurious stalks of kelp I could find. Here, the hunting grounds Master Inbon mentioned are in the deep recesses of the cave just over there. Thank you. What I gather, the bloated Yuyami's great age is what allowed them to accumulate an incredible amount of magic, most of which is concentrated in their shell. We can only hope that, should there be one here, it will be tempted out of hiding by the sweet smell of his favorite food. Alright, there's a regular Yuyami. Umemi. Alright, regular, naked, regular. Here's my destination. Now, given they're fighting bloated ones, I imagine this will work. Well, I had no doubt it would work anyway. I am a hero of legends, so legends are going to fall into place. Okay, big guy. You know what, let's move you away in case anybody else wants to fight them. I know we had that trouble a few episodes ago with people, you know, doing fights in places where other people needed to go and ruining my dialogue. I had to edit that. You're done. Alright. Got the shell. Let's hide over here a bit. There we go. Get past that, you baby. Good stuff. Oh, Inbon's here. A mixture of concern and curiosity brought me here. How is the hunt going? Ravinous, Master Inbon grew worried and kindly came to check up upon us. Did you have any luck in the cave? There you go. You know, I bet he came over here to tell us the next ingredient. Is this what I think it is? You did it, Ravinous. You have procured a bloated Yemi shell. Perhaps the very last one in existence, even. So this is the shell rumored to be capable of curing any ailment. It looks nothing like that of a regular Yemi. Yes, I keep on saying Yemi. It's Yememi. That you were able to find one so quickly makes me wonder if the bloated Yememi is not as gone as we think. Perhaps they simply began burrowing deeper into the earth in response to our excessive hunting. I must make up for this grievous miscalculation. Please give me the shell. I shall make the remedy you seek and deliver it to Suino Sato. It may take some time to prepare, but it'll be well worth the wait. Thank you very much. Now Hisui might finally be saved from eternal slumber. Ravinous, once again I am in your debt. Together let us return to Suino Sato so we might share the story of your success with Shiosai, yeah. Alright. On our way. So now we head back to the village. You know, when you have faster and freer movement, things seem awful smaller, closer together. Alright, and we're here. Still waking up. Shiosai has been duly informed of all that happened. When I told him how you slayed the bloated Yemi, his eyes went wide and his mouth dropped. I rarely do ever see him so surprised. Then again, he has every right to be. Your efforts have allowed Master Inbon to set up upon making a remedy that should, in theory, have been impossible to recreate. Which reminds me, I do believe I owe you an apology. You were only to escort me to Tamibazu, but due to my own inability, you were forced to do so much more than that. Oh yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? Truly, I do not know what I would have done without you. In addition to saving my people, you have opened my eyes to the world. And through you, I have come to learn so much. When I finally return to Hisui of the Violet Tides and assume my role as the Ruby Princess, I shall look back fondly upon the memories we created together on this grand adventure. Until such time that Hisui awakens, however, I shall remain here. I sorely hope that you shall too. Alright, so we'll go fending. We'll put that away later. Any other side quests? Nope. Okay. Ravinous, Master Inbon has yet to arrive with the elixir, but we must not allow ourselves to grow impatient. He will come to us as soon as it is ready. The longer we wait, however, the more I worry about Hisui. Shiosai assures me that she is doing well and that, thanks to one of our own ancient remedies, her bones and muscles will remain strong. Even so, I feel compelled to confirm this with my own eyes. Let us go to her. Alrighty. funny if there was a opening right above there and I could just swim outside and just drop in from above. But that wouldn't help because he's right here. I'm having her brought from her rooms. It should not be much longer. So she was in a room and you're taking her out and putting her back on that slab. Yes. I guess examination, maybe? I don't know. Looking upon her, I am reminded of the Ruby Princess from the fairy tale. What causes you to continue sleeping, my friend? Initially, I had feared the voice-head that had possessed her and driven her soul from her body. Now I suspect Hisui's spirit has simply gone dormant. It is attempting to recuperate from the trauma it endured. Master Inbon's elixir will likely restore what vitality has been lost. Indeed, that is correct. Inbon! I had a feeling this was going to happen. Master Inbon, I have brought the elixir. In the olden days, we would sprinkle this over eggs that refused to hatch. It would serve to strengthen the soul of the Kojin within. Sprinkle? You mean to say Hisui does not even need to drink this remedy to recover? Drink it? There's no need for that. All we need to do is pour this over your friend. Here, I have made plenty. So, splash. Called it. There she is. Hisui! You are awake. Thank the Kami you are finally awake. I am sorry for everything. Princess, what are you talking about? We kinda got you possessed. Or she did. I freed you from possession. By punching you. To think that you had to travel so far and overcome so many obstacles to save me, I know not how to thank you. Nay, 'tis I who must thank you. Think nothing of it, Princess. As your lady-in-waiting, it is my duty above all else to ensure that you are protected. Oh, Hisui, truly I am blessed to have you in my life. Good. The girls, they are identical. I cannot for the life of me tell them apart. Indeed, there is a great resemblance. Master Kurohi, now that Lady Hisui has awakened, Her Highness must return to the palace and resume her duties there at once. While I will ask that you say your farewells to her here, I do hope that this is not the last you will see of each other. I have watched Her Highness blossom into an intelligent and capable young lady under your care. It has made me think that being sequestered in a castle is not the best way to raise our rulers. You have saved us in more ways than I can count and taught us so much. Suino Sato is forever changed because of you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. It's what I do. So, it is here that our great adventure together draws to a close. I, however, would like to enjoy your company for just a bit longer. Please allow me to escort you to the gates. Sure, I'm going to be leaving anyway. That was my last quest here. Unless you open up more for me, then I'm going to stick around and do them because I have to help everybody because I'm a hero! I'm a hero! I kind of want to go out the other side, but I can swim around. right. I swear you're not just friends, you're twins, but... We must return to the palace soon. Were the people to learn that the Ruby Princess left the palace, we will risk losing their trust. I shall forever cherish my memories of our travels together. Whenever I look back upon them, they will fill my heart with a serene happiness. You came from afar and braved the depths of the sea, all so that you might rescue a sleeping princess. The story has a familiar ring to it, does it not? Indeed. And just as with the tale of the fisherman, mayhap someone, somewhere, has recorded our story too. I did! Video! Sadly, this is where I must part ways with you. It is time for me to return to the palace. Farewell, Ravinous. Farewell. Sui no Sato, or rather, until next time. With me to take her highness's place while she is away, I do not imagine it to be too hard for her to sneak out whenever she pleases. Even Shiosai has difficult telling us apart. All we need to do is exchange clothes, and no one will be any the wiser. To prove my point, here's a quick test for you. Look very closely and tell me, am I Kurenai or Hisui? You're Kurenai. Haha. If you thought you could tell us apart by our clothes, you were mistaken. Just earlier we swapped garments, and I in fact Hisui. Okay, you were thanking me for the adventure. That's what I went off, not the clothes. I went off of the shared experience. Despite the numerous journeys we embarked on together, it seems even you cannot tell us apart. And you're using the character model, not fair. Hisui, let's leave it at that. I think perhaps we have teased Ravinous enough for one day. Ha! Called it! Just as you guess, I'm the real Kurenai. You always were incredibly perceptive. Now truly, this is where I must leave you. Life is long life is a long and winding journey, and I am certain our paths will cross once again in the future. Until then, I ask you keep smiling and maintaining that wonderful disposition of yours. Fare thee well, my friend. Nope, healing. Alright. But we have recorded their story. Now, while we do have the main story to get back to, finally, we are getting a little low on time for this episode. So I think we're going to take a slight detour, and then we're going to finish, and we're going to start back the main story back up next episode. What we can do is we can go get that final Aether Current that's sitting out in the open. Then, as soon as we get the Aether Current from the quest, we will be able to fly. So, we're going to explore a little. Hey, there's another cave right there. Interesting. Which cave is that? Saibai Cavern. Okay. So, let's head this way, because it should be... Yep, still northwest. Pretty close. I know we're getting awfully close to the village. Hey, there's somebody swimming there. They probably did the village quest recently. So if we head over this way, northwest. There it is. I see it. I see it. So, and I believe this puts that on the map. There we go. Interesting. What a big bird. Those are some big birds over there. Oh, you're Farfate. Perfect. Hi. Alright, slip over here. Get the final, Panther Current I can get right now. Alright, and with that, there are no other free-floating Aether Currents. And now we can jump and break our legs. Okay. Now let's head back under the sea and head to our quest location. Sploosh. As we head to find the Magatama. That's what we're doing next episode. So I figure we'll get over there. You guys can see some pleasant underwater scenery. Now, I did turn off the effect. In fact, why don't we check that right now? I'm curious for when we come to... Well, honestly, by the time I get around to editing this and putting it out, we'll probably be way done with this. But let me go ahead and show you guys real quick. The, where is it? Water refraction. Let's turn it to normal. Now everything goes wavy. I don't know if it's going to render well or not, but I wanted to show you guys that. I mean, when I come here on my own time, I'll probably turn it back on, because once we get done with the leveling process, really, after that, more videos will be, you know, whenever they bring in, you know, bring in new content. But I want to show you, I don't know if it's going to render well or not, but I'll show you the wavy effects. I mean, I do like the looks of it, but I'm making, since I don't know how it's going to render out, I want to make sure you guys can have a good viewing experience rather than, you know, a neat effect I like to see. Anyway, we're back here with the girls. Here is our sunken ship, but we are out of time, and we will continue this part, finally, in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed this, give it a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you like to support this video, check out my Patreon, and thank you for watching. Till next time, later.